Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Onga.
Yeah, hi, all right. I wanna be with you from the start to the end. Baby, don't break my heart, so don't break my heart, so I wanna be with you from the start to the end. Baby, don't break my heart, so don't break my heart, so ha. The love that you do, the things where they do, they make me the The love that you do, the things where they do, they sweet for body. Sweetie, I'm full of me now, baby. Boy, you look at me, Bambiana. Honey, we go jump, we go there together. I'm full of me now, you fed it. Oh, yeah, 1 + 1. I see what's to you and I. So baby, don't fall my hand, and I don't go for your hand. Oh, yeah, 1 + 1. I see what's to you and I. So baby, don't fall my hand, and I don't go for your hand. I wanna be with you from the start to the end. Baby, don't break my heart, so don't break my heart. So.
Welcome. This is Ongacious, a magazine show for the whole family that takes you on a delicious journey filled with music, dance, health, wellness, and food. Now quick, get your friends and family and let's get to know Nigeria better. Courtesy Onga, Mama's Helping Hand.
On Ongacious, we spice up your day with music, dance, and interesting tips and discussions on lifestyle and wellness. We take you on journeys to all over Nigeria where you get to meet the people, their culture, and their cuisine. The special thing about Ongacious is that you not just see these healthy, delicious meals, but you get to learn how best to prepare them in a healthy way.
Oh, Folake, that's not all. Each episode will feature a special celebrity just for you. Now don't waste your time wondering who that celebrity is. That's a surprise from us to you. Now before I continue, I would like to take a moment to appreciate this wonderful and warm, enthusiastic audience.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just 1 sachet. Onga.
Onga, Mama's Helping Hand.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just 1 sachet. Onga.
Onga, Mama's Helping Hand. A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
Onga.
You know, yesterday I was at a salsa line dancing class with Dance and Art Alive, and it was so much fun. I mean, ever since I got back, I've been trying to show Umi some of the steps that I learned. I'm sure you noticed her trying to put them in her dance. Yeah, so let's have a look at it.
Tonight I'll be talking to you about salsa and its benefits and effects on cholesterol. Dancing salsa helps your HDL, which is good cholesterol, and at the same time reduces your LDL, which is bad cholesterol. So if anytime you want to reduce your cholesterol, dance salsa. Here are some salsa routines you can practice at home.
Right turn. Reverse. Touch your neighbor. Touch your neighbor. Touch, 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 touch. Let's go again for jump. Come on, hit it. Let's go now, come on. Reverse. Oh yeah.
Okay, I just got up and I tried my luck again. I don't know if it worked out or not.
It did. You did.
It looked
good.
like they were having fun.
It was so much fun.
Okay, I have just one question. Dancing helps you lower cholesterol?
Yes, it sounds funny, but it's actually true. You know, any form of aerobic dance or workout will help you to increase the good cholesterol and reduce the bad cholesterol in your body.
Really?
Yeah, and as you can see, it's a great workout even for the family. You can actually take your whole family out on a weekend. Look at that now, and the instructors, they will just direct you on what to do.
Okay, you just
Trust
saw
me,
what
it's so
happened
much
now,
fun.
didn't you?
Don't
Now imagine
worry.
me, my kids, my husband.
It will be fun, don't worry, and you'll have a laugh. It's not a performance, you're just there to have fun, work out, keep fit. Our wellness focus for today is a sleep disorder called insomnia. We have with us Dr. Ogbonjubola Abiri, a consultant psychiatrist, to discuss sleep disorder on the line. Hello, doctor. How are you today? You're looking very, very nice.
Thank you very much.
So, what can you tell us about insomnia?
Insomnia describes a disorder of sleep, which is characterized as a dysomnia. A dysomnia is a sleep disorder or a group of sleep disorders that affect the duration of sleep. But more specifically, when you speak about an insomnia, you're talking about a sleep disorder in which there is a decreased amount of sleep. So the individual in this case has problems initiating, meaning going to sleep, or problems maintaining sleep, or when they do wake up from the sleep, they feel that they've been unrefreshed with the sleep. So of course it is a disorder, not just because the individual is not sleeping enough, but because the individual is worried about the fact that they're not sleeping and the fact that it affects occupational and social functioning is what makes it a disorder.
All right, what are the types of insomnia we have?
Insomnia can be categorized into separate categories, but sometimes many people look at primary or secondary insomnia. Primary most times would be things that are in the immediate environment of the individual. Secondary would be the fact that it occurs secondary or due to an underlying effect. Primary insomnia would be things like, for instance, exposure to stress. If, for instance, my marriage was tomorrow, I most likely will not sleep. If you lost someone or you're in pain, you're not likely to sleep. Or if you came from somewhere, another part of the world where there's a time zone difference, for a few days you may not be able to sleep. However, the secondary insomnia would be insomnia occurring due to conditions such as medical or mental disorders.
All right, thank you. And what is sleep hygiene?
Sleep hygiene refers to certain rules or preconditions that individuals are encouraged to do to ensure that they have a good night's rest. It is important as part of sleep hygiene to have a specific time that you want to go to bed every night. It is important to avoid daytime naps, especially if you see that the naps are affecting your quality of sleep at night. Quality and quantity of sleep at night. It's also advised that individuals sleep in comfortable environments, not beds where there are books or beds where there are clothes. It's also important that individuals go to bed when they're sleepy. So activities such as eating, reading, chatting on the phone or using your laptop are actually not encouraged once you're in bed. It's also discouraged that people use caffeine or other stimulants before they go to bed. It's important that individuals eat at least 2 hours before bedtime. Then of course, if an individual has been on bed for a while and finds out that they're not sleeping, part of sleep hygiene says that they should get up after 20 minutes, find something relaxing to do, and then come back to bed when they feel sleepy. Part of sleep hygiene also suggests that you should take a warm shower.
Doctor, can you tell us if people can get hooked on sleeping pills?
Oh yes, definitely. People can get hooked on sleeping pills. And then many times sleeping pills and even some drugs whose primary action is not for sleep are used to enhance sleep. Many times they are unprescribed, and sometimes even when they're prescribed, people go on to abuse them against, the doctor's prescription.
Thank you so much for sharing all this with us, Doctor. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
So, insufficient sleep is a psychiatric issue. And then this new gist I'm hearing about hygienic and unhygienic sleep.
Yes, but good quality sleep is very, very important for our health, including our mental health, I think Dr. Abiri has done a fantastic job educating us about what sleep hygiene actually means.
Indeed.
Yeah, and some of those tips are very, very essential, and they can help if people have difficulty sleeping.
Listening to that list, it explains why some nights I do not sleep at all.
Me too, I use my phone
sleep.
a lot at night, so I'll try and reduce that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cluttered bed, the laptop, the phone, the book. Unhygienic sleeper.
Okay, Ongacious will be right back after the break.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion and garlic powder seasoning.
Welcome back. You are still watching Ongacious. Now, if like me, you are a fan of reading, then this is for you. You know what? Growing up, I imbibed this habit of reading a lot.
Me too.
Horror, mystery, romance, fantasy. Name a genre, I've probably read one book from it.
Wow.
But if, like me, you are a parent and you've been having a dilemma of what content when it comes to books to allow your kids to digest, then you need to listen and listen well. Today on Ongacious Family, we have Jumoke and Oshu to discuss these issues. You're welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me, reading, what does it generally mean to a child?
For me, reading is the only access or the only means of accessing information, new information. And to some people, reading actually means a way to seek solace. Some people use reading to stave off boredom, while some people just use reading as a means of edification and also seeking new information. Lately, I've realized that most of our children don't read, but I'm not getting there now. Reading is also for self-improvement. Because when you read, it's like you're learning from the masters, especially when you're trying to learn new ideas or when you want to know about new things. It's like your books to me as well gives me that feeling like I'm reading or I'm actually thinking like the person. I become the writer at any point in time when I'm reading. So reading, it's a way, it's a skill. It's a way of accessing new information. It helps your memory. It helps you to become a stronger analytical thinker. It helps you to stay focused. It helps you to improve your concentration. And generally, it helps to expand your knowledge.
So tell me, how do you introduce a child to the whole concept of reading in the first place?
Okay, I would say from right when you're pregnant with a child. Some people will tell you that yes, you should start reading to your child right from when she's in the womb. Oh. Yes, because at that point in time, they also have brains and they're articulating everything.
So how do you motivate children who don't like to read to read? How do you imbibe the reading culture?
There's no child that has a natural aversion to reading. Reading is a skill, it's not a natural talent. You have to develop it, you have to motivate the child to read, especially if you have a struggling reader. Most kids are struggling readers because there's been gaps when they're trying to learn how to read, maybe in their phonogram processing and all that. So such a child will find reading very hard and boring. So the best way to do it is to keep motivating that child to read. And how do you do this? I tell the parents, once you don't read, your child would likely not read. The children copy a lot. They do exactly what they see us do.
Yes.
Create books for them at any time when they need to read those books. You also need to let them create a comfortable reading nook. Create a specific time at every point in time. You have a reading routine. You have a specific time, a specific place where you want your child to read. And then I tell my children, for instance, give me 30 minutes of reading time and you have 2 hours of video games.
Oh.
Yes, that's a good
trade-off,
deal, isn't it?
That's a great deal. I'm sure they will jump at it.
They do jump at that. Yeah.
I want to ask this. I have a 7-year-old. He'd rather play football. And we are the bookworms, the ladies in my house. Now, it's important to me to know what book is appropriate for what age.
A reading age is different from a child's biological age. So you're not even allowed to force a book on any child. A child should be able to read a book within his reading age. Sometimes if I'm a 10-year-old, for instance, and I need to do that reading age test on a child, for me to know that the child is reading well, I must see a reading age of 2 years above his biological age.
There's a reading test for children.
Yes.
Interesting.
That test shows you why children get frustrated with reading and the books they should be reading.
Wow.
So, like I said, for you to know that a child is a super reader, you need to see a reading age that is 2 years away from their biological ages.
A yes or no answer. Dyslexia and autism. Do you put them on the same level?
No.
No.
Wow, thank you. This has been such an informative session. I like that trade-off that you tell them, give me 30 minutes and I'll give you 2 hours. Yes, I'm sure it will work, especially
and I'm
for the
sure
boys.
if the child is a boy, you really have a lot of issues again. Because I have 2 boys, for instance, but thankfully the 2 boys read. Maybe perhaps because I love to read. My husband is a lawyer, so he's clearly reading constantly.
Oh, okay.
But there's been an issue with boys and reading.
Yes.
And I discovered that those of us who get them into reading are women or they're female teachers. So they've come to believe that reading is for
Associate
sissies.
reading with
Yes.
female
So
or
lately
girls.
we've had to encourage daddies to please get into reading so that these boys can see that reading is very, very important.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Jumoke and Demoso. It's been a great time. Thank you very much.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion and garlic powder seasoning. Onga.
It's still your show, Ongacious, Nigeria's family magazine and culinary show. And now, let us welcome our guest cook for the week, Aisha Danlami Garba.
To ranki shi dade muna miki barka da zuwa.
Ina godiya barkanmu da warhaka.
Yanzu kin iso mana dai harkan abinci zamu yi a nan wurin.
Exactly.
Da me kike son dafawa dama tuntuni?
Zan dafa tuwo miyan kuka bisa ga al'adarmu ta 'yan Bauchi.
'Yan Bauchi dama tuwo da kuka suke ci?
Suna cin tuwon masara miyan kuka.
Masara dai?
Masara.
Hanya?
Gaskiya.
Amma ni sai na kaman ke ba fulatana ce.
Ba fulatana ba ce, baningiya ce.
You people have sold me.
We've sold you
completely. But I heard something about food. I heard tuomi and kuka. So I know
Yes.
that you're talking about food.
Exactly.
What other foods do you have, from Bauchi?
From Bauchi, we have masa.
Oh, nice.
That is maize cake with
Maize cake.
mixed with miyan taushe. That is vegetable soup. Tuwo miyan kuka, kunun gyada, and kunun tsamiya. That is one of our traditional foods in Bauchi.
Kunun gyada is a variation. It's like pap. It's made out of groundnut.
Oh, wow.
It's really nice. It's not as thick as the usual pap, It's more like a drink.
Like a drink. Like
Taken
kunu?
warm, sometimes cold, depending on what you prefer.
Delicious.
So, ina da tambaya miki.
Okay.
Cikin jaruman da ke fitowa akan fina-finai. Waye kike son gani a yanzu?
Gaskiya duk wanda ya zo ina son ganinsa.
Suna da yawa dai
Suna da
kenan.
yawa.
So we're discussing these celebrities. Who does she want to see?
Oh.
And apparently, she doesn't have a preference.
Wow. But would you like to meet a celebrity someday?
Yes, I like that.
Interesting. Let's see if we can make your wish come true on Ongacious.
Okay.
Let's see. And ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our celebrity guest for the week. Welcome to the show, Paul Sambo.
Thank you so much. I'm most obliged. Thank you, guys.
So make it. So, I want you to make a shout out to all your fans out there.
I mean, there's no better fan than they. I mean, I love you and those outside and all of you, man. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Make you greet them for Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa.
To, ekaleo. And then Igbo. Ndewo. And then Hausa. Sannun ku jama'a, jama'a.
And Paul, speaking of fans,
Yeah.
you have one of your super fans sitting right next to you.
Thank you,
This is
lady.
Aisha.
Okay.
Aisha, of course you know Paul.
I know Paul Sambo. I'm very surprised to see you today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
You're
I'm really-
welcome.
Sandu. Yeah.
Bauchi was founded in 1976. Bauchi is the capital of Bauchi State in northern Nigeria. The ancestral home of Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, the first Prime Minister of Nigeria. Bauchi hosts the historical monument that immortalizes and celebrates the life and times of Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa.
The tomb was declared open to the public as national monument. Those are the two different steps, the rough one and the smooth one respectively. The rough one signifying the hardship by the people of Nigeria under the colonial administration, while the smooth step signifying freedom and joint independence in 1960. The slabs and the gaps signifying the crisis and civil disorder when Abubakar was assassinated. The color on the wall signifying the different ethnic groups in Nigeria. And the late Prime Minister serves their interests to unite them at one nation.
This is his personal wristwatch, the sword that was given to him as a gift by Ahmed Bello, Premier of Northern Nigeria, who was his boss. This television was a television, I said initially, that was given to him as a gift by Queen Elizabeth in 1957 during a constitutional conference in London.
The Fulanese are one of the tribal groups in Bauchi, with most of the tribes having cultural similarities that reflects in language and occupational practices.
This is neck band. It's tied by the neck for Fulani mates. You know, Fulani man naturally needs embroidered things. That is why you can also see their calabash. It's not just ordinary like that. You must, color it. If you want to win the mind of a Fulani mate or man, you must give him something that is colorful and is embroidered.
The food masa is quite a popular delicacy in northern Nigeria, but legend has it that Bauchi, amongst all the northern states, has the very best of masa.
If you want to get the best masa, you come to Bauchi State. Masa has a lot of nutritional value. In carbohydrate, it's rich, and in fat, it's also rich. Any visitor in Bauchi must ask for masa because it's just special. When you taste masa anywhere you go to, you live to remember Bauchi.
Another item of note is the traditional pottery art, which is one of the old occupational practices that has survived till date. It is said the word Bauchi means land of freedom and tourism, an undisputed fact you would love to experience for yourself.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Seeing that little clip, did it bring back any memories?
It brought me into the farm, the groundnut farm.
Groundnut farm?
Yeah, the groundnut farm. We used to have this mighty groundnut farm way back, still there, family land. But our parents actually holds us back and do not really like us to do that. But how about Allah? We are kids and we're ready to explore a lot of things.
Ensemble found.
So I did. I found.
Wow.
Give me a hole now. Don't forget this thing. All these are facades. My inner person is a local man. Yes.
I'm sure most people know.
Yes, I'm a farmer.
So you're on the groundnut farm. What happened?
As kids then, we used to be in, should I say, colonies of 20 or 15 to, a lot of number. And after school, sometimes, especially during weekends, what we do is we go to the used, the already harvested groundnut farms. What we do is we go there and, groundnuts actually still remain where they're picked. So you can't pick up all, the seeds like that and all of that. So we go there, we get a little hole. It's called Kali in Hausa. Mm-hmm. So we go there and everybody takes a certain ridge and then you dig that same point, and then you start bringing out groundnuts, the one the farmer actually forgot and all of that. So if you do that in 3-4 hours, you can come up with a bag. So we were actually like the scavengers of the farm. We're really young, we're daring in our minds, and that actually helped me in where I am today. Those adventures actually helped me mentally because in my industry today, I've got scripts that I play like that. So I just rewind, go pick up how I used to do it, and then.
What's your favorite food? From home? From home,
masa de mia, and then on a very good day after conquering the world, in pursuit of happiness, you have to settle down with tuwa masara, Mia toshiko ko mia kuka, whichever. Yes. So it's wonderful, and there's a way you eat it.
How? Please, I beg, we want to know.
I will show you later. I heard that I was going to eat, so I didn't eat throughout. I came very empty.
Can you imagine? And you know Aisha is a very good cook.
Dolaman, certainly she should be. How about?
Do you think you can make an amazing meal of tuwo kuka?
Exactly.
For Paul,
Now?
you are about to have a delicious, tasty, and healthy meal of tuwo and kuka. Isn't it, Aisha?
Bismillah.
Yes. Oh,
Bring
yes.
it. Bring it to see how
Let's
they
go to the
teach you
kitchen.
how to do
You're
this.
going to show me how to make
Can I
this
come?
food.
Dambi?
No, don't worry. You're our guest for today.
Where's the plates? Is there any plate?
Don't worry. Don't
We're
worry.
waiting here with
Okay,
Mia. We're
okay.
going
Don't
to share
worry.
some.
Everything.
Okay.
Aisha, can we go? Right. We'll be back.
See you.
Amazing.
So, if you want to learn how to make tuwo de miyan kuka the Ongacious way, stay tuned. We will be right back.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
We are in the Ongacious kitchen about to whip up a storm. And our meal for today is tuwo and kuka. Aisha, how do we make tuwo and kuka? But before you say anything, do we know what tuwo and kuka is? What are the main ingredients?
Okay. The main ingredients in making miyan kuka is, as you can see here, we have our beans, we have our fresh pepper, we have our onions, we have our baobab leaf, that is the kuka, dry baobab leaf.
So this is the main ingredient. This is kuka.
Kuka, we call
baobab
it kuka,
leaves.
baobab leaf.
Wow, and I know
English.
baobab leaves are very, very highly nutritious.
Exactly.
They are said to contain about 6 times the vitamin C in oranges, high in fiber. There's a lot of they have antioxidant properties. They're even good for healthy skin and the immune system.
Exactly.
So it's a very nutritious
food
meal that we're about to make. So what else do we have here?
We have ginger, fresh ginger. We call it chitta in Hausa.
Chitta.
We have daddawa.
Daddawa? And I see this
and we
fish
have
here.
fish.
It's a smoked fish?
A smoked fish, and we have meat.
Meat.
Apart from this, we're going to use our spices. We have 2 types of spices that we're going to use in making this soup. First of all, we're going to use the Onga Classic.
That's our secret ingredient, Onga. And the other one?
And the other one is the Onga ginger and garlic. When you're cooking your either fish, meat, or any type of beef, you can use this Onga, garlic, and onions because it's a fresh spices. Am I right?
That's nice. So, let's start. Now, I believe we need to grind this.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do that now. Put this here.
You grind it into powder.
Okay.
Let me peel the ginger. So
that
the
is
next
grounded.
thing
And this is
also,
fine as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's ground now. Do
Okay,
we
we're
pour it?
going to also to grind this.
The beans. Do we need to
Just-
wash that?
Yes, we need to
Let
wash
me-
it.
let me
Okay, wash it.
Wash that while you're. Umi, how are you doing over there?
I've been staring at you, washing your. Look, when I saw you washing your hands, I actually thought you were going to eat without us. Paul isn't happy.
How can we eat without Paul?
Wasting time taking up bangles. Can you put it back? Do it. Sharp,
No,
sharp.
don't worry, Paul. This meal is for you, and trust me, it is going to be delicious.
So,
We
Allah,
have
sir.
all our ingredients, and we
I
have the
trust.
special ingredient, onga. Trust us.
Pour it in. Paul Sambo is hungry.
I'm
Okay,
hungry. I'm
okay.
hungry.
I wanted to ask, why acting?
I grew up in Jos, and at Angwarukuba, legislators' quarters, old legislators' quarters. And growing up, there was this NTA guest house, beside the house. It's just a close proximity. So anytime we're little kids when we see Nosab, all those programs behind the clouds
Behind
and all
the
that.
Clouds.
Yeah. So we like the camera. We like what it looked like. It was so big then, and all of those things. So we're inspired, and we saw how they're treating actors, and because TV has a soul. You keep watching one person, and before you know, that mental, psychological thing is given to that image. And when you see them outside, you go, "Oh my God, is this real?" But that's what it happened. So I had that opportunity, and then it spurred me into acting.
Okay.
Yes.
Something you want to do long term, or you're
There's no re-
retiring soon?
Then there's no retirement in acting. Yes, it can be from 1 to 101. You can still, even on your sick bed about giving up, you
Okay,
can just.
you're not thinking I'm going to stop acting and I'm going to start producing, or I'm going to stop acting and begin writing or directing.
I think what I will stop. I will just jump off a bit, and producing, directing. I think I would like that artistic. I'm an artistic person. I love.
You want to see the creative
The
process come
creativity,
out
the creative
in you.
part of the actor.
So,
and then
talking
everybody-
about creative process, now
Yeah.
you have to tell us, because
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody else wants to know.
Yeah.
What's new? Projects, what's coming out? What's new?
When you keep doing this thing, you keep acting, it gets to a point where it systematically changes. Your mentality begins to grow beyond just interpreting other people's scripts, other people's story.
Exactly.
You begin to now see how you can make that industry a better place. So I've been working on a project for 3 years, and basically the project is to giving back. It's just to give back to.
Is this charity based?
It's charity based. It's charity based. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 9.7% charity based.
Interesting.
Yes, because where I came from the Northeast, where we know what has happened there, and there are a lot of people out there, the IDP camps, kids, young people who have better minds than we have, who are really creative. You go there, you see them, the way they play, you see that they've got something in them. So my project is created around that, that's fair, that circle, to not only in the Northeast, every region in Nigeria, to touch the lives of those people who actually are the have-nots, who those people that do not have that opportunity, those young youths and everybody, so give them an opportunity, because it doesn't matter, that child you see in the IDP camp can just do something that will revolutionize the industry if you believe in him and give him that advantage.
It's remarkable.
Yes.
Falake, Paul Sambo has given me something to think about, but I can smell what's going on in the kitchen.
We are
So-
halfway there. We've boiled our meats.
We have already
Have
boiled our
meat
meat.
right here. I guess that's what you're smelling. And we're about to start cooking the soup.
Can I come and help?
No,
No,
not
Paul,
for
you're going to
today.
keep chatting with me.
Okay, we are
Your
going
job
to
is
add
to
our
taste that food.
palm oil.
Yeah, so we're adding just enough, not
Just
too much palm
not
oil.
too much palm oil.
Yes. And we have our
1
onions.
tablespoon, it's okay.
Okay, while they're doing that, sweating it out in the kitchen,
Then we add
Ongacious
our
will be
onions.
back in a few minutes.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Welcome back. You know what you're watching? It's Ongacious. So, Paul.
Naam.
Nada tambaya guda daya.
Bismillah.
Who is your favorite musician?
Haba. Tubaba.
Just like the sun, light up the earth, you'll light up my life.
I go there?
That's our Ongacious band for you.
The only one I ever seen with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my whole sin away. Your astonishing beauty. Oh, you couldn't make a brother sin. Ordinary thing, a supernatural being. And no, you are the one who make me smile, make me flow like a boat upon the Nile. You are my African queen, the girl of my dream. You take me where I've never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, why you are my African queen, the girl of my dream. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. You are my African queen, and I know it. Yes, I know it. You are my African queen, and I know it.
I love you, Captain. See, I know what I am feeling in my heart and in my soul, and I know that this is love. See, I know what coming from my book. You are my African queen, and I. Come on, what's that shit? One, give it, I give it, bam, 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 bam. You can go, God, check out. You are my African queen, for real. You are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me. The girl of my dreams. You take me where I wanna. Of course she can't take me. She's tall enough. All right, let's do this. Onga, 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 onga. If I hunger, the hunger. If you hunger, the hunger. If the hunger, hunger. If you the hunger, hunger. If I the hunger, hunger. If you the hunger, hunger. La ila 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 la la ila la ila. If you the hunger, hunger. You the hunger, hunger. If I the hunger, hunger. Let's hunger, hunger. Hunger, hunger. Hunger, hunger. You feel the hunger, hunger. And the hunger, hunger. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise, y'all.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
Onga.
Welcome back. The Ongacious moment is finally here. The table is set, the food is here, and we are about to dig in thanks to Onga.
Paul is not waiting.
I dance like that. Wow. Dad did everything. No be so.
Now so.
Allah. Salmon. Kara.
Zuba.
Ya isa haka.
To, ba gwanda mu mai shan miya.
Anna shan miya.
Na ga alama. You have to go.
I can start earlier.
Please do.
Where can I swim my hands?
Right in the
kitchen.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, I'm sorry.
Let me have your.
I have to do this earlier. You know, we sang the Onga song together, right? And then
the eating.
I will do this alone. Allah.
Jefa tuwanka kawai. A ciki ka samu lafiya. Jefa tuwanka a ciki ka samu lafiya.
You mold it like this. And you make sure you scoop a hole. You pick it with this nutritious Onga.
Wow. Let me wash my hand.
Let me wash my hands too. I want to try it the way Paul is digging.
This is an Ongacious moment.
You see, if you want to feel the taste of Onga, see the secret. You go like this. Then you go. You feel the taste here on the tongue. That is Onga. You know there is Onga. If your husband does not do like that.
Okay. Paul Sambo, I need you to tell Aisha what you're really tasting. You need to tell Hajia Aisha what you're really tasting. Ladies and gentlemen, before he answers that question, what he is doing is called it's called Santi in Hausa. This is when you enjoy food so much that you do not know what you're doing.
It's just that we'll talk behind camera.
What do you think?
I think it's delicious. It's
really
good. Girl. Haja Aisha, well done. This is amazing.
Is there a way can you spray the Onga on top of it? Tastier.
And you know, not just is this meal absolutely delicious, it's also a healthy, nutritious meal.
Food. Exactly.
The baobab leaf is so rich in so many nutrients. And then the soup has fish, meat, proteins, you know, the vitamin C, and you know, she just cooked it very lightly so that it doesn't lose its nutritional properties.
Don't forget that secret thing
that's the actual ingredient that brings out the taste as making...
No, not brings out the taste. That does what to Paul Sambo?
As making him almost lose his mind.
It's Onga.
I am in lost of my mind.
It's Onga. We're just showing that, look, you can eat, enjoy yourself, and still eat healthily. and still eat locally. Our food is the best, isn't it?
Very true. I can
he's finished the
sacrifice something, and I want to show you the proof. You see my remaining meal with hunger? My hunger is gone. Come. You sang hunger, ba?
Very well.
Huh? Take. Taste the taste of hunger, kaji. Don't over. I say hunger.
Well, that's it on Ongacious today. Special thank you to Paul Sambo and Gimbia Aisha. What you did today is magic.
Amazing.
And that little secret bit, that's double magic. Paul Sambo is still taking care of his plate.
Can I take the plate home?
Please do. Join us same time next week for another episode of Ongacious.
Yeah.